Go.
We fought a kraken and found a dragon egg. The end.
Okay, well, I would normally be like, fair enough, but you did miss like a real important thing about the dragon egg, but I'm sure it won't come up.
It's an an iron dragon egg. So the last chromatic, or no, not chromatic, metallic king dragon apparently had an egg.
And
You're
nobody
gonna go
ever saw.
tell Nahasira now.
I don't feel
Yeah,
like
no
you
one ever
deserve your
saw.
inspiration this time round.
And no one ever saw that dragon use his breath weapon. I know that. So it's all a mystery.
JD get inspiration.
Sweet.
All right. Well, the several of you, I believe, had not yet left. Or you have left.
Nope.
Yeah.
Basically,
ended it
we were
pretty
deciding
straight
whether
after.
to teleport home or to go and tell our lift that we were leaving.
I thought we actually made it back to the ship. No? Did I make that up?
No, we were
No.
discussing whether or not we were going to go quickly or carefully back to the ship, because it would be really rude to make them wait and then not tell them that we left.
You could just use a spell slot to cast Sending.
I mean, I could if I had prepped it.
Ah, okay. Certain spells I just assume you always have, but I guess.
Yeah. We were getting ready to fight something called
Gribble
Cathane,
Gribble, the Destroy the Worlds.
the liar, and apparently what he was lying about was his challenge rating. So I was prepped for combat because I thought it was gonna last more than a couple of rounds.
That's what happens when you give a bunch of legendary items to a bunch of 13th level characters.
Yeah. But yeah, we were heading back because also we were gonna kind of sort of look for Raython's remains.
We were gonna scout. I think we were talking about doing a circle of the island to find the remains of Dragon Daddy,
Dragon Mommy.
Dragon Mommy. Who's your Dragon Daddy?
All right.
But we got our worm fill, and that's the important thing.
Sure you did.
Yeah, I rolled by survival checks. I better get some.
No, you did. Yeah, there's plenty of it to go around. You basically gather up what there is left, and I assume you head back out of the cave. Moving past Enthrus's remains and whatnot. Finally,
I think we went and talked to the prince
yeah.
or something. We were on the surface.
I tried to give him back his sword, and he was like, "No, you."
That's true. That's true. All right. Sorry, been a little while. So,
My recap was super brief.
that's no problem. So,
I think he invited us to his home city of Tilian or something.
Declan was kind of like, "Hey, maybe we can call on you." He was like, "All right."
Cool, not that.
Declan was like, "All right, booty call."
Sure thing. For sure. Well, you guys have the run of the place pretty much. Feel free to stumble into various encounters that I have prepared, or try and sneak back however you want.
Yeah, I think we were going to take a different path back just on the off chance that we might come across
Okay.
Raython's remains, but we're going to be careful about it. Not just thrash through the forest.
So you're moving stealthily?
Yeah.
I would like to roll for thrashing. Thank you.
Roll for anti-thrash.
So we're not making a concerted effort to look for said remains then. We're just, if they happen to be on the way back.
What time of day is it?
Early evening.
Mid. Well, I guess so.
Okay. Well, we could. I mean, do you have like commune prepped or divination or anything like that? Negatory?
Guess not.
Not that I have the spell slots for because I did a bunch of death wards.
Okay. I could try to cast Contact Other Plane as a ritual. Do like, where are they? Or are they here? Where are they? How do we find them? Kind of. I should look up the spell so I know how it works. I also might go crazy.
Yeah, we could just take a look.
I mean, yeah, well, let's just go for a walk, guys. I mean, how big is the island? Can we grid it off? You know?
It was described as being pretty small before, so.
You walk this transect, I'll walk this transect, and we'll be fine. As long as we're within sight of each other, we just...
Alright, guess I won't cast them.
Go for it.
You could go insane.
Well,
And
you
yeah,
that
also
food would have
learn
to murder you.
much information.
like that might be.
What's the plan, people?
We go for a walk.
Yeah,
Okay,
go for a walk. We're moving stealthily.
I'll need stealth checks, and I'll need one of you to roll me a d20. In addition to the stealth checks, obviously.
22 on my stealth check.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. 15 on random d20.
Okay.
But
Jade has
I was
rolled the
the only
d20.
one not prepared.
32 stealth for Declan.
I will also allow that.
How low did you get?
12.
Oh, I beat you then. 8.
Not golf, guys.
Eli,
I told you
got
rolled for thrashing.
a 6.
I think
So
what's happened is Makuda summoned Enthrius and is just talking to it loudly as we wander around.
Can I say that Declan is maybe off 60 feet, just so that if they get ambushed, he can then ambush the ambusher?
Sure, why not?
Rather than tied Makud.
Oh, did you roll your stealth check at disadvantage because you were exhausted?
Am I exhausted? Oh, I am exhausted. Good call. Oh, well, thanks, C, because that is now a 17 rather than a 13. Rolled a 2.
You're welcome.
Well,
Stealth training came in handy.
that's some pretty...
Same.
But Rom has taken away that spell from me, so technically, I don't know if I should.
I mean, either way, I'll say that's fine for now.
That's fine. I'll take the exhaustion. I got the benefit. I'll take the.
Okay. Well, we see you guys kind of.
Oh, sorry. My stealth roll is actually a 25 because I can't roll lower than a 10.
Oh, well, sweet. I mean, your group still rolled terribly, but you'll be kind of off ahead, able to ambush the large black lizard-like creatures that come crawling out of a sort of primordial-looking swamp that you guys pass through. As you move through it, you see like large white broken dragon bones like sticking out of this kind of black brackish ichor that surrounds the swamp and wetlands, and you see several of these like kind of large, not like somewhere between a toad and a lizard creature with like black kind of rotten looking skin, standing like 5-6 feet tall.
Oh boy.
You see initially 8 of them marching towards the group, having spotted Eli, Makood, and Mina. Everyone else is, or Bryn and Declan are alright. Declan, you're like kind of a little bit off to one side. But let's roll some initiative, please.
17.
9.
Oof.
Was bad.
Apparently McCoy's just given up. I rolled 8 again with advantage.
Buddy.
So I used a different dice and everything.
An off.
18.
18 for Brian.
Did I use my wings in the last fight, you guys?
Yes.
I did? Okay.
I think so, as part
Yeah.
of your prep.
Awesome.
Oh no.
Did we take a short rest?
Nope.
Alright.
We kind of walked out and talked to the guy, and that was that.
I decided to go for a walk.
Maybe certain
I mean,
humans shouldn't.
I think we're barely hurt.
I didn't
Death Ward's probably still up, so...
Oh.
Yeah. Death ward lasts for 8 hours, so.
Well, actually, it doesn't really make much difference.
Good thing these guys' attacks are immune to Death Ward.
That's not how
No.
it works.
You know how it works. I'm God.
I'm also God.
I mean, not here. You're not. You
God
have
fight.
no power here, Gandalf.
Fight.
The difference is, I think Rob likes it when you punish his character.
Oh no.
I don't know if that's the point you're making, but I will say both are probably true. Okay. So yeah, you see initially 8 of these creatures. Galumphing. I will use the verb galumphing to describe their movements towards you. Galumphing menacingly. Madar is up first.
Oh, that's a Galumph, all right. Seen that before.
Do these things seem intelligent?
They do. I mean, actually, they seem much smarter than certain members of certain parties.
Hey.
And they seem to be communicating. Sorry, Bryn. And they seem to be communicating.
They haven't attacked us or anything, right? Like they see us or they're
Oh, no.
moving aggressive.
They haven't
Yeah, they're
attacked because
coming
we're
towards us.
we're not at them in initiative yet. They're attacking.
They see some of you guys and they've got weapons out and they're coming towards you.
Yeah.
On the weapons question, you see several of them have large bone greatswords made of dragon bone, apparently ripped from the corpse of the draconic beast dissolving in the swamps.
So they're bipedal rather than quadrupeds?
Yes.
That's the galumphing.
Hence Galumph. So that's going to be. Oh, what's the AC I'm looking for? Oh, that's a good AC. Miss. Natural 1. 28. That's a hit. So Madar hits with 1 attack on one of them for 7 damage.
Did
Oof. Okay.
she run to meet them
Yeah.
at a certain distance?
Yeah, sorry, just getting the encounter set up. Yeah, so you guys watch as like these things kind of come like almost charging out the swamps, like the kind of brackish water like dripping off them, and Madar just immediately kicks into action, like dives towards them, and like just lays into them with sort of striking blows, and you see like a lot of them just kind of falling by the wayside and not damaging them as much as they should. The one she attacked swings its great sword at her. That's a miss. That's going to be a hit, and then it will sink its teeth in for a bite. What's her AC? 17. Excellent. So one hit with the sword, and one hit with the mouth sword.
Terrifying mouth swords.
Yeah. So she takes 13 piercing and 5 necro from the bite, and sword
Another
times.
7.
Pardon, sorry?
You have another 7 to do.
Yeah, I know. She takes 6, 11 total. Oof. Yeah, that's a lot of damage for her. Okay, so that's that one. The second one is going to cast Fireball at Abrishmina, Eli, and Makud, we'll say. You guys are all next to each other. So can I have dexterity saving throws from each of you, please?
Yes, sir. That is a 22 for Abrashmina.
You're fine.
Well, not fine, but I saved.
Oh, there we go. Advantage on the dex saves got me to a respectable 22 as well.
Save.
I'm guessing that means that the Echo
Oh, Eli.
Empress
Fuck.
also gets hit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Um,
Eli saves too. Oh, he's resistant as well. So he.
So is the spooky ghost minotaur just there all the time now?
I
He's
can
still
s-
coming from the last time.
It's the Echo Knight. Basically, you can bring him up whenever you want, but he doesn't do anything unless you do something through him. So it
Or you can make attacks with him essentially.
through him, yeah. It uses my attacks and everything. He's not a separate creature. Doesn't have separate initiative or anything. He's just I can like teleport between him or make attacks through him, and it's only at 30 feet range. But he's basically there whenever I want him to be there. And he only has 1 hit point, so he's dead at the minute. So
Doesn't action of any kind to summon him.
it takes a bonus action to create him, and then no action to command him to move his 30 feet in a direction.
Okay.
How much damage?
7.
Is that
15
With the
down to
save?
7.
okay? Down to 3.
Yeah.
Because Abrashmina is resistant to fire damage thanks to her boots.
Same with Eli. Makud, does a 21 hit you?
So they've charged in.
Yeah, they're like
hit him.
sprinting
Yeah,
forward
21
now.
hits.
What about a 19?
19 hits.
What about 28?
28 hits.
That's what I like to smell is a weird sentence. That's what I would have said.
Do you get any chance to like rage with them coming in at us, like, or? I
No,
think
it was pretty quick. I didn't give you
let
guys
us-
a
Okay.
surprise round, I'm afraid.
It's
So you
fine.
take 12 piercing from the bite and 7 necrotic. And then from the 2 sword slashes, you take 8 slashing and 5 necrotic from the first, and 12 slashing, and 5 necrotic from the second. Did you get all that?
Yeah, 12, 7, 8, 5, 12, 5.
Yeah.
I was just looking to see if I had anything that would help. I think I have the reactionary thing of avoiding some damage. So I am going to do the reactionary thing of avoiding some damage.
Nice.
Because he was probably caught by surprise by the fireball.
You got shields.
Fuck.
I do have a shield, but he hit me with like a 28 and a
Right.
20 something. Like, I might have dodged one attack from that. Okay, so 13 damage from that first hit is negated. So basically, all of the piercing and one of the necro from the bite that went first. And it now does the damage it prevented. So it takes that damage back as it bites into him, like probably the blasted apart Enthris, kind of enraged. He bites down and there's like spikes of sand and earth and
how
things
much does it
that
take,
fall
sorry?
out. It took 13 back. It says it does the damage it prevents.
13. Awesome.
That's from the hammer.
No, that's from my being a level 14 ancestor barbarian. That
Cool.
my
Okay.
thing that was a shield now shields and does damage back again.
That's pretty rad.
The fourth one took 3 attacks against Madar and missed all 3. The 5th and 6th both cast Cloud Kill, and you see them like breathing out these big kind of gouts of smoke or sort of yellow-green fog. And so currently that's surrounding everyone except Declan in like this big foggy area.
No damage right now.
No damage until you start your turn. I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw next turn.
Did they stack it on top of it, or are they just
No,
covering
they're
a larger
covering
area?
a large area. Covering a large
Okay.
area. And the last 2, we'll say one is attacking Eli and one on Mina. I think that's fair. So, Mina.
Do they have to make Constitution saving throws for being inside the cloud kill?
No.
Creatures you choose?
No, they are immune to.
Okay.
So 26 with the bite, natural 1 with a sword, and natural 2 with a sword. So
Yeah,
you
the
just
bite will
take the
hit.
bite. Yes. So you take 9 piercing and 5 necrotic, and then Eli
How much? 5 piercing?
9.
One more time.
9 piercing, 5 necrotic.
The necrotics reduced to
2.
4, because... No? You said 9 necrotic.
9 piercing, 5 necrotic.
Okay.
So, and Eli took all 3 attacks. So he's taking a total of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Oh damn, that was 3 6s. Oh damn. He takes 44 damage total there, added together of 3 attacks. And that's the go. So Bryn, it's your go. Constitution saving throw, please.
Yay. You 15.
15 is the DC. So you take should have had my dices ready. You take half of 17 poison damage. So 8.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna run up and take some attacks at the one that on the door.
Sure.
And I'm gonna it's gonna be a 17 and a 20 sorry, 23.
The
One of them hits.
23 will hit, yeah.
23 will hit. I'm gonna defensive flourish with that one.
Cool.
Are you kidding me? That's bullshit. Ones on both my damage dice. So that's a total of 9 damage.
Oof.
And then I need intelligence. Saving throw.
11.
That's a fail. Take 11 more psychic damage.
Very nice. Is that your turn?
Also make the next save worse or something. Mind sliver?
Yeah. There's a D4 on their next save before before the end of my next turn.
Great.
Very cool. Alright. Mina. Con save.
Yes, con save. Do I really not have an inspiration for the recap?
Yeah, Jade got it.
Fine. That's
If you want it, you can have it.
Wait, don't you have like an infinite backlog of inspirations?
I
can only have one at a
usually
time.
use mine. I usually use mine at some point or another because if you don't use them, what's the point?
Yeah, and you
that
can only
will
have one at a
be-
time.
Yeah. That will be an 11.
14 poison damage.
It's poison.
It is.
Great. Okay. How many are bunched up around me? You said that me and Makud and Nilay were rather close. Like, how many are within like 5 feet?
Within 5 feet of you? 2.
2.
Yeah.
Abrashmina is going to cast Word of Radiance. Kind of clap her hands together with like a shout, and a little blast of radiant light erupts from her. Constitution saving throws, please.
14, 12.
Oh, they both fail. So that is 66 plus 2d12 radiant. So that will be 6, 10, 16, 17 plus my modifier. 23 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
Do they seem
And
more affected by that, seeming that they're like necrotic creatures? Or
Nope.
nope.
Okay.
Okay.
They're chilling.
then with my bonus action, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Sure.
And Ramiel will
You do?
Yeah.
cantrip plus.
Oh, Word of Radiance is a cantrip?
It's a baller ass cantrip.
Oh, I guess you
It
can
is.
cast it as special.
That's why it's only 5 feet, and I also, as a grave cleric, I get a modifier to my cantrips.
Right, and I forget you get the extra d12s as well.
Yeah, no d10s. D10s for my veil, or mantle or whatever. Ramiel's gonna hit with a 21, I hope.
Yeah, he hits.
Okay. For max damage, that will be 14 points as his star blade appears out of nowhere and slices into the one attacking Eli.
Much slice.
Mm-hmm. We are going to have a foie gras for dinner tonight.
Sounds just like it. Eli's go.
I wasn't trying to do Romeo.
Sure.
We are going to have foie gras for dinner
We are
tonight. No,
going to
that's
have
Dracula.
foie gras.
That was just Count Dracula. We're going to have foie gras for dinner tonight. Blah.
Eli hits the one attacking him with a sword. He deals.
Did he make his con save?
He has not done that yet, because I am a terrible player. Makood, as your reaction, you may make an attack.
He used his reaction to reduce damage, though.
I did.
Eli would know that and would reroute that to Declan.
Can I use a ranged attack?
Yeah, I think it's just make an attack. Use its reaction to make one weapon attack.
Hell yeah. Attack from stealth. Which of these lizard people looks the worst off?
The one attacking Mina.
Okay.
Eli saves on his con, and this fucking thing rolls terrible damage.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 misses, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's too bad.
But it is your go. So
You're
give me a
hidden.
con.
Do you not get advantage for being hidden?
That was with advantage, it's a bad roll. But I was also doing sharpshooter, so it's not as...
Okay.
Yeah.
Joel.
You go, Declan.
Yeah. But, okay, so... what's the ruling if on forced movement and attacks of opportunity?
Forced movement is no attacks of
Yeah.
opportunity.
Okay. In which case, Declan's going to do something he's never done before. And he's going to pull out the wind fan. And he's going to try to array himself in a line so that most of his friends are within the range of the wind. Well, so can I, like... So the way the wind fan works is you can do gust of wind, and gust of wind only gives you a 60-foot line that's 10 foot wide. Could I, like, wave it back and forth and just disperse the gas?
Let me look at Gust of Wind.
I'm definitely not doing what the spell allows me to do in that case. But, like, rather than having the push effect, just blow the gas away.
But often the cloud spells mention about winds of certain speeds can blow them away. I don't know if
Yeah.
whatever cloud you did, cloud kill or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Gust
so
of wind.
Yeah,
Gust
gust of
disperses-
wind is, or cloud kill is dispersed by gust of wind.
Yeah. Gust disperses gas or vapor, and it extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames in the area.
Right,
It's
but that's
it's
just
more-
10 feet wide. That's
yeah.
pretty large area.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And it's more that it's a strong wind, and cloud kill specifies a strong wind.
So it would work.
It would clear a 10 foot wide line through.
Okay. Then would the gas just simply fill that space again?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say.
Well, then I would use my action to blow a line of like.
Blow. You'll use your action to blow.
No, so hard.
Oh boy.
And
I do not have enough booze for
I
this.
think they everyone hold on and just begin to blow. And actually, everybody in that line would need to make a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet. But it doesn't do any damage. It just kind of blows you. I'm going to blow you. Hold on to your hats.
Yeah, so you,
That's an 8 for me.
I got 24.
You said strength?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely an 8.
Oh boy.
But you've got a little patch of non-killing gas.
I mean,
yay,
small
not
miracle.
killing gas. Yeah, so we'll say Makood, Eli, and Mina are currently safe.
I mean, it's been knocked back 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I
she has.
also?
It'll be along the clear line, so you'll just.
Yeah, you're in
Yeah.
the line, but it doesn't knock you
Yeah.
down. You just move. But could I then reposition myself so that I'm within 30 feet of the line of monsters, but so that my friends are outside that line or outside of a 30-foot radius?
You can get some of them for sure.
I would try to get as many as I can without getting any of my friends.
You can get 4 without any
Okay.
of your friends.
Perfect. When I'm in that position, I will then use Alata to just kind of draw it out with my other hand, and I guess speak a command word and kind of like maybe slam the pommel into my palm, and there's a flash of bright light. And each of them will need to make a Constitution saving throw, or else be blinded.
Ooh.
Does that not take an action to do?
Bonus action.
That's a bonus action.
Natural
okay.
1. That was cocked. Dirty 20. Natural 4, natural 8. So.
It's a 15.
Okay, so 1 passed.
Okay.
4.
Yeah, so they are blinded. I didn't write down the full stats for the Moonblade, which I probably should have. Let's see if I can do someplace.
Well, given that it had to roll all its different attributes, I hope so. 'Cause
Yeah,
he had to like craft that weapon.
Yeah,
I didn't. No. I mean, I didn't write it down like super specifically.
I got it saved in D&D Beyond. It's all good.
I should still have it.
Was that 4 people he blinded? Or
Yes.
what?
I think 3
Yeah.
successful.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can send it here.
Okay, thanks, man. I thought I saved it. Oh, here it is. Yep. Way back in my photos.
Phew! Oh, sorry.
Bless
you.
you.
Yeah, they get to repeat the saving throw at the end of each of their turns.
Okay, cool.
And then that's Declan's go. But he's 30 feet back mostly from most of them.
Sick. Okay. Makood.
I would mention Cloud Kill also heavily obscures being a cloud, so any of the fighting in the cloud would have been at disadvantage, unless they could see through the cloud, and we presumably couldn't. Maybe, but
It's fine.
sure. It's like fog cloud, but kills. So, the dangerous fog peels away from Makood, and he sees himself, his companions, and the frog thing that was trying to eat him, and he's on about half health after the last fight and that rude awakening. In fact, yeah, more than less than half health because I had to count the fireball as well. He rages, and then he is going to go and hopefully smush this frog.
Frog smash.
So, is the one in front of me one of the ones that is blinded?
Yes.
Okay. Great weapon master then.
Frog smash.
Nope. All of those missed,
Oh,
even with
buddy.
advantage. The highest I rolled with advantage was a 14.
Oh.
Oh no.
And he bonus action raged, so that's his go.
But that was going to be a pretty big frog smash.
Right, so.
Mada's go. Oh, that's a natural 1 on her con save. Too bad these d8s don't roll shit. 15 plus 8. 23. Mada's looking real rough. So she's gonna punch and do a stunning strike. That's the thing she can do. If she was smart. Oh, that's a good hit. And so I guess I should do that one first, right? And then stun. D8. That's what I need. Sorry, I shouldn't have made an NPC that's a monk. Oh,
They are a lot of maintenance.
yeah. 6 damage on this one. And then...
Did you attempt the stun?
Yes.
So then they should roll the con save, because any other further attacks could be an
Yes,
advantage.
that's why I only did one. It got a natural one as well. So it is stunned. And then she attacks with advantage for a natural 20.
Yay!
And she's gonna smite? What? No, that's not a thing she gets to do, I'm afraid. Oh, but
Yes.
that's 12.
Won't smite.
She just did 17 damage with one punch. That's a
Nice.
pretty good punch.
Do we have another attack? Or two?
We'll do 2, why not? She's got key 4 dice. That's a 19 to hit, which hits, and a dirty 20 to hit, which hits. Oh, I should reroll both of those in case crit. Fuck, that's another crit, genuinely. Okay, so 8, 13 damage for the first strike, which was the crit, and also 13 for the second, which wasn't. So another 26. Damn, that was a really good turn for her.
Nice.
Now it's too bad, guys.
Her
Are
one,
these beasts that she could use the trade into fish command?
I'm afraid not. These are aberrations.
Damn.
Speaking of aberrations, it's their go again.
Yay!
Yay. Okay. No, Cat, this is not a time for your interference.
Pot
Nope.
meow.
No.
Come on,
fuck
cat,
off.
save us.
No. I see you trying it. Don't try it. Anakin. Yeah, that's right.
I'll send you all the treats.
Okay.
I
So-
have the high ground.
We're gonna say one of the other slads is gonna fill the gap left by Declan's dust.
He said
It
it.
is Cloud
He
Kill.
said the word.
He said the word.
Shit,
I actually
fuck.
did not pick up that these were slides. I totally should have.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, death toads.
Yep.
Cast magic.
They're actually.
The
Well,
not slads. Attack.
He refills the Cloud Kill.
So a new one has cast cloud kill.
Every
on top
single
of
one
it?
of them can class Cloud Kill.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to say, was it
Yeah.
one of the original ones or
No,
a new
third.
one? that
A
put-
third.
Okay, a new one. Okay.
And
Getting
then,
real tired of these motherfucking cloud kills
well, get used to
on
them.
my motherfucking plane.
Okay, so Madar is going to take some slashes. Okay, that's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. She takes,
Jeez.
we'll say, a lot of damage. In total,
Are you remembering which ones are blinded, Rob?
yes.
Diligence.
Oh shit! No, never mind. None of those hit because that one's stunned. I'm good at this game.
That's
I
true.
promise.
That's true.
Okay, then it's all the blinded ones goes. I guess that would be dumb, so we're not going to do that. Yeah, they're just going to run in. So there's 2 of them attacking Makood. One of them would attack Madar but is stunned. And one of them is going to attack Bryn. And these 3 are blinded.
That is minus the ones that cast
That's
cloud kill.
that's on a different row. Don't worry, I've got it. I've
Okay.
got it all organised.
Okay.
So they have disadvantage, right? So Makood, that's a 13 to hit you. That's a 2 to hit you. That's a natural 2. So the first one misses every attack. The second one, natural 5. Natural 4. And a 21. Oh no, a 20 was that one.
That hits.
Okay. So you take 9 slashing damage and 5 necrotic from that one.
Do they get to make a test for their blindness at the end of their turn?
Oh yes, they will, won't they?
Declan?
That one crits. That one is a natural 16 plus 4 for a dirty 20, and that one is a 17 total.
They all save.
Hooray! So they're all unblinded. So
Third one, is that the one that's on Bryn that was blinded, but now?
no, I didn't actually make that one. Oh no, yeah. The third one was the one that was on Bryn. Correct.
Okay, so was blinded for its turn, but then recovered afterwards.
Yes. You're right. I jumped the gun a bit there. That's a natural 3. That's a 14 or a 12 for a 21 to hit on the second attack.
Who?
Bryn.
Brent.
That's a hit.
And an 18.
Is a miss.
Okay, so we just have 8 slashing and 11 necrotic on that one. Okay, now it's the second row. One of these guys casts Cloud Kill, so he's done. The next one, they've got kind of annoying spells. The next one is, I believe, going to attack Abrish Mina, because that's who he
Alright.
is attacking. That's going to be a 23 to hit for the first attack.
Will miss because I'm going to use one of my shields.
A 24 to hit with the second attack.
It's +5 with shields, so that one will hit.
And a 28.
Yeah, that one also hits. So I
So
missed
both
the
great
bite.
swords. Yeah. 11 slashing and 4 necrotic on the first. And 7 slashing and fucking 2 necrotic on the second. I rolled 4
Okay.
ones in a row
Okay.
there. The others, one is charging in on Declan. That's going to be a 22 for the first attack. Natural 1. And a 26 on the last.
26 of it.
You take 4, 5, 6, 11 slashing and 5 necrotic.
So 16?
Yep.
I will make a concentration check for Gust of Wind. And roll a natural 20.
Very nice.
And 6, 7. There's one.
Yeah,
left.
there's one more. Don't worry. That's not. Oh, that's Eli. That's Mina. Yeah. So the last one's on Eli. Dirty 20 hits with the bite. Miss there with a natural 2. Miss there with a natural 5. So just the bite hits.
Was that one more on Mina?
No, it's
this
Eli.
one's Eli.
Oh, so
Sorry. So that's 12 piercing and 7 necrotic.
How's everybody looking?
Madar is looking real bad. Eli is also not looking great.
How many of my friends and allies are within 30 feet of Abarashmina right now? Eli.
All of them
Coos.
except Declan. I
Okay,
think.
cool.
Oh no. Yeah, I think
I was
Declan
within
is.
30 feet of the slots, but I might have been just outside the 30 feet of her.
Okay.
Because I was doing the flashies.
Yeah,
Not-
yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'm 88 hit points down.
Eli is 102 hit points down,
Oh boy.
and
It's
Madar
okay. I've got mass cure wounds.
has 22 hit points left.
Oh boy.
I'm about 70 down.
Jesus.
took a lot of damage when I went flying from the Kraken. As fun as it was, it hurt.
Whee!
Why did the Brits say we?
Just felt it was necessary to remind you that even if I give you boss ass magic items, you ain't hot shit in my world.
Well, the trick is to just throw a bunch of challenge rating 10 monsters at us rather than one big 20 challenge rating 20 monster.
I figured that out. Because none of these are even bloodied yet.
Not hit anything. They're not bloody them.
Oh, inspiration. Bryn, your go. Con save, please.
10.
That's a fail. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 17 poison damage.
Alright, I'm gonna take 2 strikes.
Go for it. Is this the one on you
20.
or the one on
Yeah,
Madar?
the one on me.
Okay, that one hasn't been touched yet.
There's 25 and 16.
25
He's stunned
hits.
still, isn't he?
No, that's the one on Madar.
I thought she said she was attacking the one on Madar.
No, she
Nope.
said she was attacking the one on her.
I got you. Okay. My apologies.
No worries.
So that's 1 hit then.
Yes.
Jesus, I see them.
That's 20 points of damage. And defensive flourish for that. Then I am going to cast Steel and Strike.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
The dope stone.
29 for the first hit.
Hits.
That's an 18 for the second.
Hits.
18 for the third.
Hits.
30 for the fourth.
Hits.
And a 29.
Hits.
Yeah.
So, I assume you're going the one on Madar, the one on you, the 2 on Mac, and the one on Mina?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Which one are you ending up next to?
Probably back to where I am-ish if I can.
Okay, so go for your one last.
Yeah.
Sure.
And that's 35 damage.
Each, or just on the first?
That's on the first.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll them individually.
Yeah, no worries. The one on Madar is
41.
now bloodied. 21, you said?
41.
Ooh.
46.
Oh boy.
37.
Oh damn. That's exactly how much it had already taken. And the last one?
Is 26.
Why don't you tell us what that looks like? Because that's... You've just done fucking bits.
So I take those hits from the one and I'm pretty bloodied and I spit blood, take my first 2 strikes, wink at Madar, flourish my blade, and it just kind of does that that anime thing where I just disappear and there's just these ribbon rear hits that kind of open up on the 5.
Hell
and
yes.
then I kind of stumble back into my original spot.
And they sort of let out this kind of horrible groan. And get battered this way and there. Awesome turn. Awesome turn. That's a huge amount of damage in one go. Almost 200. If not, well over 200.
Very nice.
Mina.
One strike, baby.
Best
Can I ask
spell.
if you do all those attacks to one target?
No. You have to choose.
No, I can't. But...
Oh, I see. I thought you said, can you?
No.
Mina, your go. Con save.
21 for my con.
You save. You only take
The wind thing is being upkept.
Yeah, no,
So-
I thought I cleared it.
They
He
cast
cast
Oh,
a
I see.
new one, but what I'm saying is if there's already a wind spell in that little
Line of
thing,
wind is ongoing. I can change it. It's a concentration spell,
Oh,
so
apologies.
that
I thought it
duration
was. Okay.
maybe they
well,
didn't know that and they tried, and
Yeah,
it didn't
he
work
did.
out.
Yeah, we'll say okay. That's fine.
Oh,
You
great.
don't take any damage then.
Cool. I wasted that roll for nothing. Abrashmina is going to take out the Staff of Veil and tap it on the ground, and a burst of white and gold light, erupts in a 30-foot radius as I cast Mass Cure Wounds. That
Nice.
is 3d8 plus my bonus 2d10 healings for a lot. It's 10, 19, 27 plus 6 for 33 points of healing to everyone. It's in that 30-foot radius.
Oh, so not me.
Oh.
Is there a point within 60 feet that a 30-foot radius would also encompass Declan? Because it doesn't have to
Yes.
be centered on me.
Yeah.
Then yes, to everyone.
Including my slads.
No.
No. Not even the nice one.
No, because it's only 6 creatures, and unfortunately, I'm going to choose all of my friends first.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, Ramiel is going to slicey at the one who's attacking Eli still. A 21 to hit. No, 22 to hit.
22 hits. There is
for
one attacking
only-
you, yeah?
Yeah, but Ramiel's behind Eli.
Oh, Romeo. Right. Gotcha.
So that is 9 points of force damage from the spiritual weapon.
Awesome.
And there is still the one right in front of me. He's not blinded or anything, is he?
No.
Okay.
He's
I'm
chilling.
going to stay where I am then. That is my go.
Awesome. Eli is going to use his Mystic Arcanum and cast Crown of Stars again. And then it's
Just
going
did
to...
198 points of healing in one turn.
Yay!
You're dope.
Yeah.
And then Eli's going to use one immediately on a slab boy. He crit.
Woo.
That's going to be
That's quite a lot of
8d12. Yeah, I only have... Oh, no, I don't. I have more than 1d12. Okay. Oh, there must be one more somewhere in there. Yes, okay. Nice. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25. Oh boy. 40, 49, 53. God damn. So he does 53 damage to the one right in front of him. And that one's looking bloodied. Dirklin.
So the guy that's on me, is there anyone else threatening him?
Nah. He's having a grand old time.
Right. And has he taken any damage?
Nope.
Right.
See previous grand old time comment.
How many of them? Let's see. I guess we kind of need the gust going because they're gonna keep doing things. All right. I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage. And I'm just gonna sink into the ground and reposition myself.
Sounds good.
Can I get next to Makud?
You can certainly do that.
Yeah. How far away is he?
Well, he's about just over 30 feet away from you.
Okay. So then, is there any slot within like 50 feet that has an ally threatening it?
The one on Madar.
2 of them on Makood.
There's 2 on
Two on
Makood,
Makood, one on Eli, one on Mina.
1 on Bryn, 1 on Madar.
I just want to be able to make a sneak attack this round. So I will bonus action disengage, face through the ground, pop up next to Madar, and make a sneak attack at the one she's fighting.
Sounds good. That's also the most hurt one.
Okay. 18.
Hits.
Oh god. 8. That's 9 points of damage. Then sneak attack is
Many.
22, 6, 31, 36, 38 points of damage plus 9 for a total of
47.
47 points of damage.
Very nice.
And I've used all my actions. I'm done.
This one's really not looking very good. I mean, he's looking alright, but he's not looking great.
Oh dear.
Mackie D.
Okie dokie. Good on 2 guys in front of him. Having not been able to hit one of them.
He's been in this situation before.
He's often got several things trying to bite him at once.
I see you've played Bitey Swordy before.
Eli looks pretty... I know he's just got healed, but pretty desperate, right?
He looks better than Madar. Although
Okay.
Madar has backup now.
Madar does have backup. Is she like... You said she had like 20 hit points. Like she's on...
She's
Fast
over
breath.
half now.
She's over half.
After the heal, yeah.
Yeah, I gave her.
Okay.
I-
No one's in immediate danger of dying this round,
No.
potentially.
I mean,
Okay, right.
depends how many crits I roll.
Sure.
With my potentially 24 attacks.
I was just going to do something a little bit sneaky, but I can
Sneak
I
boy.
can manage not to be. Do. Do. I think. I don't think I have anything else really to use my bonus action for other than bringing Enthris up anyway. I think. So, Enthris, I'm gonna, seeing that Madar has help and stuff, I'm gonna put Enthris right behind the one that's attacking Eli. I don't know if he's like 10, 15 feet away from me or something, and I've got 2 guys on me, so.
Mm.
So Enthris starts to reform there, and then I'm going to beat on the ones in front of me. Great Weapon Master Reckless, just because I want to hit something.
Yeah, go for it.
And both of these are with the pillar. Oh, that's better. Still the highest dice I rolled with 2 dice on advantage there was a 15, but I have plus 11? 12, in fact.
Damn.
So, like a 27 and a 26 or something with a
Yeah.
2 to hit rolls. Cool. Pillar of Enthris, and it's 1d4 force damage. Oh boy, he really wanted to hit. I rolled max on all damage dice.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Which one was this one, sorry? The Eli
One
one
of the
you said.
No, one of the
Oh,
ones
no,
that's
that was
beating up
Enthris.
him.
Yeah.
I'll put Enthris over there just in case I need to go over
Yeah.
there in a minute. So 1 hit is 12, 16, 26, 36 damage
Damn.
with 1 hit. As the Pillar of Enthris rises and falls. Oh, the next one is only 1 damage off that. So, because I rolled a 5 instead of a 6 on one of the dice. So the other one was a 35. So 36 and 35 damage to one of them. That's reckless great weapon master swings.
Damn. Nicely done, Makood. That one's looking not great.
Yeah, I hope there's a satisfying squelch and part of his
Oh,
body is not the
big
way it
time.
looked before.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to heft that greatsword anymore.
There's a part of his body that doesn't look the way it's supposed to. It won't look the way it's supposed to ever again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Madars go. She's gonna fail her check because she's still in Gribble Cloud. 14.
There is a line that's emanating from me, so it could be blowing that thing away.
Oh, I suppose you moved over there. Yeah, we'll say that's fair.
Does it go with you then? It doesn't keep as a channel.
It's the spell basically, like, so it just emanates from me, and I can use a bonus action to change direction that it's pointing from me, but it's pointing from my chest.
But you're using it from the fan, so Declan is currently transporting around while waving a fan and wielding a sword in the other hand.
I'm trying to clarify that. Like, it's not actually clear. Like, it says you cast Gust of Wind. It doesn't actually say you need to be actively blowing the thing, you know, but, I mean, for flavor, yeah, sure.
I like the image of him, like, you know, fluttering up.
I am the
Fluttering
knight.
fan.
Waft, waft, waft.
This is my geisha move. The Declan fan dance.
It's like the Kyoshi Warriors from Avatar.
I'm actually rewatching Avatar now.
Good choice.
Yeah, I'm watching it for the first time with Rob and Dan, actually. Yeah.
It's a pretty wonderful show.
It was a very wise move on their part to make it available to everyone during the
Yeah.
COVID situation, because it seems most of the world is tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't watch it the first time.
I'm sure
Okay.
they went out of their way to get it so they could build up for the Netflix series. That's
Sure.
their live action.
So,
She's okay. She doesn't have to make the poison test, because
yeah.
wafting
And she
it.
basically, with Declan like stabbing it, it sort of turns around towards Declan, and she just like punches it with both hands, like kicks it, and just like snaps one of its knee, and then does a sort of like spinning, like flip, and axe kicks down and just splits it in half with her heel. She kills one and just it like liquefies into goo under her, and she's like,
Gives her a very impressive.
and she's like doing that sort of ninja like panting thing, and she's like, you know, real damaged, and kind of like knuckles away some blood from her lip, and sort of turns to the one on Bryn, like getting ready to attack it.
She then gets splattered by liquefied slard from the wind fan.
Speaking of slads and liquids, it's the slads go. I don't know where liquids are going to come into it, but I sure will find out. Brynhild. That's a natural 1 with the bite. It's a natural 3 with the sword, and a dirty 20 with the other sword, which is the same sword but the second time.
That's a miss.
20 is a miss.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck yeah! I
flourish.
forgot. Bryn's
Yeah.
flourishing. Okay.
Nice.
Alright, Big Mackie D. You're getting a bite, son. That's going to be a 28 to hit.
Yeah, you have advantage, but you were hitting me anyway. So
Okay, well, let's
Yeah,
see if we crit. We don't. Then he's going to use 2 claws because he dropped his greatsword. 19 or 27.
hit. Even the 19 would have hit. So
Okay, and we'll just do the second one while we're here.
Yep.
That's an 18.
that one actually misses.
That one's a 24. And that one's a miss as well with a 15.
Fair enough. That's 4 hits against
Yes, it is.
Makood.
All swordy hits as well. Or 2 claw, 2 sword. I believe.
Technically a bite, 2 claws,
Oh.
and a sword, I believe.
Apologies. So for the bite, 11 piercing and 6 necrotic. The claws are 5 slashing and 11 necrotic. And the second claw is 8 slashing and 6 necrotic. And then the sword is 14 slashing and 7 necrotic. So that's the ones on you. Abershmini.
Yes.
I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ooh.
Is there a spell being cast?
A spell is being cast
Within 60 feet of me?
within 60 feet of you.
I'll pull out a token and counterspell it.
Okay,
If possible to do so.
it is.
Aha! Is it 3rd level?
It is 3rd level.
Thank you, because I rolled a 14.
It's fine, it just would have turned you inside out. It's not really a big deal. The one on Eli is going to kill him. Or at least attempt to.
No.
That's a 28. That's an 18. And a 26. So that's all hit.
Jesus.
Minimum piercing for 6 with the bite. And then another 6 at 12. 17. No, I need to not do it like that. Okay. 12. 9, so 21, so 33. And then 45. 51 he takes all up.
Lord.
51 total. I'm going to reflect some of that, use my reaction.
Oh,
So Enthris is there. Enthris shifts, and like as the greatsword comes up or something, Enthris grabs the greatsword, and it kind of slows as it goes into him. So reduce that by 13 damage, and the Slard takes 13 as the
nice.
blade cuts him.
So 38. And Elo will like gasp and look up at you and just say, "Oh, McHugh, you beautiful man." And the one there takes 13, which is puts him on there. Okay. That's that one. The one on Declan does a 25 hit.
It sure does.
What about a natural 20?
That sure does as
And
well.
then a 25 again.
How close is Declan to me?
Moved closer, so
Yeah,
should
with
be
he's within 15 feet, definitely. Probably within 10.
It is not a critical hit.
Son of a bitch.
He is within 30 feet of me.
I'll allow it.
That effect is cancelled.
So that's going to be 6 piercing and 9 necrotic on the first, so 15 from the first attack.
Okay.
9 slashing and 7 necrotic from the second, so 16. And 12 slashing and that was almost max. 12 slashing and 8 necrotic, so 20 on the last attack.
That hurts very much. 51 points of damage.
And And the last slad is going to run to. I'm going to say. I think you would run at Abrishmina, seeing her heal everyone.
Sure.
So you're gonna take. He's gonna cast tongues. Oh no, wait, no, he's not. He's gonna do that other thing he does. He's gonna roll a 26 on his bite, a 19 on his first sword, and an 11 on his second sword.
2 hits. The 11 misses.
11 piercing plus 9 necrotic on the first. Oh, that's the wrong die. And 10 slashing and 9 necrotic on the second.
Ouch.
Bryn.
Alright. Let's attack. 21 and a 31.
Both hit.
Alright, I'm gonna flourish on one of those.
Hell yeah. Living that flourish life.
11 points of damage on first hit, 14 on the second, and I need a wisdom save as I cast Dissonant Whispers at a second level.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom.
That's a 7.
It's a fail. 17 points of damage, psychic damage.
And he's going to run like a little baby and trigger an attack of opportunity.
So he is.
I'm an attack of opportunity at him for 22.
Hits.
How much
And that
was
is
the Dissonant
a
Whisper for?
17.
17.
And that's 11 points of damage. Is there anybody else who's taking an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, Madar.
Yeah.
11 points of damage. The opportunity was, you said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Madar.
Yes!
A natural 20 for Madar. And she's gonna stunning
Yeah,
strike.
Girl.
Get it, girl!
She's gonna stunning strike as well.
She really don't like these death toads.
No. So that's gonna be 13 damage. She didn't roll a very good crit.
Well, that's okay.
And it needs to make a con save?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a 8. So yeah, that one's stunned. The one that was trying to run away from Bryn.
You ain't going nowhere.
Is that your go, Bryn?
Yes.
Abrishmina, you're seeing the tide begin to turn at this battle. Like one of the slads is dead. 3 of them are looking really rough. 2 of them are untouched, and the others are sort of looking hurt. But you can sense they're starting to sort of grow nervous as you guys sort of get your footing under you and begin to take the fight.
How closely bunched together are they?
That depends. The ones on Mac, there's 2 on Mac that are very close. There's 2 on you that are very close. And also the one on Eli is right next to you as well. So there's 3 near you. The one on Bryn is kind of on its own, and the one on Declan is kind of on its own.
What is the biggest area I can affect with a 10-foot radius? Like, how many can I get in a 10-foot?
With a 10-foot, you'd be able to get...
Without hitting
Yeah, you'd
allies.
be able to get, I'll say, the 2 on you, the 1 on Eli, and one of the ones on Makut.
Okay. Abarashmina is going to pull out a big gun and the staff of Veil is going to snap into the or crack into the ground once again, and a burst of flame is going to erupt underneath the death toads as I am casting Flame Strike
Ooh.
at a 6th level.
Woo!
I'm going to increase the radiant damage with the upcast. So that is going to be 5, 10, 14 points of fire damage. And 5, 7, 12 plus 15, 20 points of radiant damage
Ooh.
on those 4
Yeah.
as a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of radiant fire erupts in the center of this clearing, burning these slods.
Yeah, you see the one that you got on Makood is looking super almost dead. The one with one fucked up arm.
Okay. The one on Eli's is doing pretty well, even though it's been beat up upon a lot.
Oh, it's not doing well. It's the next almost dead.
Okay. Well, then I am glad that Ramiel is going to slash into him with a 24 to hit.
Hits.
And 11 points of force damage.
Ow.
He's still up?
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Okay. I should have divine worded. Oh well.
That was a dope turn.
Yeah, thank you.
Eli's
my go.
go. He is going to swing with the sword for a 26 to hit for 8 damage.
I use my reaction to save him.
Yeah, Declan can have another attack. Eli's giving you an attack for your... Oh no, you used your reaction to counterspell, didn't you?
I did.
Bleep,
Yeah.
bleep, bleep. We'll say Bryn. And then Eli's gonna Crown of Stars.
His girlfriend has a weapon too. Fine.
Yeah, but she's not very good at it.
Yeah, that's true.
Not
Yeah,
that he would
22.
agree with me on that, but there you go.
Yeah, 22 to hit and 14 damage.
Yeah, 14 damage. Okay. And the one on Eli takes 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 23. 23 star damage. I don't know what damage it does.
I think maybe force
I think it's radiant damage. I
or
think.
radiant.
I can look.
It doesn't make any difference.
It does
Could
to
be
me,
psychic
damn
damage.
it.
You just imagine the stars.
It's radiant.
Deadly damage.
And it turns into a dead creature. Because it dies if you didn't. It's dead.
Wait, did
Nice.
it die?
Declan's go.
How many are left?
I have 6.
Oh, okay. And the one on me is still it's me and Madar versus one of these things.
See previous grand old time. Oh no, the one actually. It still says right. Yeah, sorry. So Madar killed the one that was on you and her.
Okay.
Though there was one that was chasing him.
Yeah,
He
there was.
went a different
There
direction.
was
Oh.
one he was on
Followed me
before.
over.
So it's galumphing towards you, but it's it's gonna take a turn to get there.
Okay.
See previous grand old time.
Yeah.
Is there one that's on somebody that looks damaged?
The one on Makood, there's two on Makood. One of them
Okay.
looks like it's a dick punch away from death, and the other one looks somewhat further from death. The one on Bryn looks really sore. The one on Mina looks pretty banged up. And then the other one on Mina looks pretty chill. And the one that was chasing you, that's having a grand old time, is still having a grand old time. He's loving
Okay.
life.
I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage, phase through the floor, move 15 feet back. Wait, no, not my bonus action to disengage.
Yeah, you don't need to
That's not
disengage.
happening. I'm going to use my bonus action to hide as I move through the ground, hop back up, and when I emerge, I'll take a sharpshooter shot at the one on Bryn.
Give me a quick stealth check. Although you can't really fail, but there you go.
I mean,
He's also stunned, so you get advantage anyway.
oh, he is?
Yeah, Madar stunned him with an opportunity attack. As he was trying to run
If
away.
done, then I don't need to. Well, I guess I might as well be. I'll save my stealthing for the end of the turn. So, order
Okay.
my. If he's already stunned, I'll take a sharpshooter shot at the one on Bryn. For a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Sweet. It's 86.
Do we have damage on that? Or is he...
He's rolling.
Counting.
He mutes so we don't have to listen to his.
Yeah, okay.
With sharpshooter, that's going to be 55 points of damage.
Oh boy.
Hey, baby.
Yeah, hey baby is right. Is this on the one on Bryn? Or the one on...
Yes.
Describe how you end that one rightly.
So Declan just sort of takes a moment to line up his shot very patiently, and then with one quick motion just draws his hand crossbow between just right between the eyes. And then bonus action to face to the ground, and I'm gonna move back 15 feet. And there's trees about, right?
Yeah. You're in a swamp.
I'll just emerge behind one of those trees and make my stealth check. Not as good as I could have done, but not bad. Let's say 27 stealth.
Yeah, you're fine. Good turn. Makood. There's one on you that looks a hair's breadth from death, and the other one looks like he's currently having a swell old time. Not quite a grand
Okay.
old time.
I also checked, and my those spirit dice actually went up this level with the ability to do damage, so it's actually 4d6 now. But it doesn't really matter for the previous rolls. I think he's going to do something cool because I want him to do something cool. We'll see if he hits. But he can command Enthris to move 30 feet in any direction. So the ghostly Enthris, having done its job there, is going to float about 15 feet back over to him and about 15 feet up above the slards. And then he's going to use his bonus action to change places with Enthris 15 feet above the slards and then come hurtling down on them with a hammer strike.
Dope.
It's a downward attack, the most powerful attack in all of Dark Souls.
You make that joke every time, and yet, how much Dark Souls have you played?
I mean, I have seen enough meme videos to make the meme joke every time.
If you
'Cause it's
didn't
not.
say, I was going to say QC, talking about the downwards attack. I was waiting. Part of the reason I did this was waiting for you to say that. So,
It's like
don't be
her
too
thing.
sad. Yeah. If that was 2 19s on the dice. if he doesn't get advantage from the downwards attack, as being the most powerful attack in D&D, then he'll use Reckless.
He does
But he
not.
didn't crit, unfortunately. But I guess they both hit. Because they were both 19 on the dice, plus 12 or something. And Hill Great Weapon Master. That was kind of the intention,
Yeah, that's
falling
cool.
on them. So on the wounded one, initially, 28 damage on the first one.
Okay, it's dead.
He punch dies. Okay, so he lands like 3-point landing or whatever through this slard,
Yeah.
turns him into a puddle, and then he's just gonna swing. He's gonna do the Hulk punch to Thor, but where he just punches him sideways, but he punches the other slard with the hammer. That's a bit better. 14 plus 24. 34 damage to the other slard.
How much damage, sorry?
34. So 28 to kill
34.
one, and then 34 to punch the other one.
Yeah. Oh, that makes my maths very easy. Thank you.
Cool.
If you could do that again next time, that'd be really helpful.
Okay.
I mean, not the same damage, because that wouldn't help. You know, just make my maths easy. I'm an idiot. Oh, it's Medar's go. That's me. Fuck. This is the section of the game where I'm not going to finish that sentence about everyone watching me play with myself. Okay, Madar is going to slide up to the one chasing down Declan, because it's untouched. And on her way over, actually, she's going to be smart and use her wholeness of body. Heals 42. She looks suddenly great. Oh, Jade didn't like that. I'm sorry, I wouldn't do
I
that.
think I lost Jade.
She's gone. She's back.
I'm back.
Never to return.
Hello.
Sometimes I can still hear her voice.
It's almost like she's here. We
No,
are
I
oddly-
just... Guys, I've got to be honest. I just do a really mean Jade impression. That was me.
I'm an asshole. Ha ha ha. Sarcasm.
Yeah. See, sounds just like it, doesn't it? Watch. I'm going to say something really horrible about C in her voice now.
I got nothing.
Boom. Roasted.
Put me on the spot like that.
Just take it as a compliment that she couldn't think of anything mean to say about you.
Yeah.
And don't blame me for trying to instigate. Anyway, my go. Makood, the one on you. 25. Oh, these are advantage, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Reckless,
Yes,
baby.
sick. 26 then.
Oh, good.
Reckless bitches.
23.
It hit.
19. We got a 23.
And hit.
Okay. So 10 piercing from the bite and 4 necrotic. 13 slashing from the first sword and 9 necrotic, and 15 slashing from the second sword and 9 necrotic. My arm is getting tired rolling so many fucking dice. And all the
Might be
heavy weights I
awesome.
was lifting, because I'm awesome.
Sure.
Natural 1 on the bite to hit Mina. 22 on the first sword, and a natural 2 on the second.
Only one hit.
So you take 10 slashing and 12 necrotic. Then the other one on you. 17,
Misses.
27,
Hits.
24.
Hits.
10 slashing, 8 necrotic on the first. 9 slashing, 4 necrotic on the second.
Me being resistant to the necrotic damage is really helping Mina out right now.
And the last one is on Madar. So
I have
that's
18 hit points left.
29. That's a miss with a 16 and 23. So that's a hit. So bite and a sword. Thank God you guys killed these. Is much faster. 6 plus 10 is 16, and then 12, so 28 plus. Oh, nice. She takes 37. All up. And that's the Slads go. Brynhild. Hello?
Bryn?
Okay.
Hold on a second, I was muted.
I just want to make sure my
That's
internet
okay,
isn't
I rolled
dying.
double 4s, so nothing.
That's
It was
not
above
nothing.
16. Yeah, technically, yeah.
If you add them together
Mhm.
and then triple them, you hit. So
Is that
Hold
how
on.
D&D works?
you're close.
You've been wrong all this time.
Can I have a...
Moment of silence.
Yes.
Dissonant Whispers at 4th level, I need a wisdom save.
Natural 20.
You fucking bitches. They take half of 16, so 8 points of damage. And they don't have to move away from me.
6 points, you said, sorry.
8.
Half.
It's 16 half
Oh,
to 8.
sorry. I'm fucking useless.
I was,
It's okay.
I was helping.
And which one was this on?
The
Amina one?
That's... Yes.
There's
Whichever
2 on
one
me.
Madar moved to attack.
Oh, okay. That
That
one's
was
on
a
its
healthy
own.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going with her.
Mina.
I just want to say, Mina, if you double the health points you currently are on, that is what Makud is currently on.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, let's see. 6 creatures of my choice that I can see within range will regain hit points equal to.
4.
Unfortunately, I don't think you can see me.
Well, maybe you should have thought about that.
Slat,
Ooh, a D4 plus my spellcasting ability modifier for 10, because I rolled a 4 on my D4, plus an additional 8. So 18 points of healing to everyone I can see that is my friend and ally. So,
Mass healing word.
yes, mass healing word.
Oh.
I had it prepped for once. And then, however many slots are within 5 feet of me are going to get Word
2.
of Radiance again. So that's the 2 on me plus
Plus none.
1. Or no, okay, the 1 on Eli and the 1 on Mac are gone.
Yeah, both of them are dead.
I've got
Okay.
1 on me left, and you've
Yeah,
got
it was
2 on you.
it was the other one because that took a bunch of damage that almost killed it, but Mina didn't
Sure.
quite get it done. So
Okay.
was the other.
So it just the 2 on me then need to make a con saving throw.
What if I don't want them to?
Please roll low.
11
Yay.
and less than 11. 10.
Yay! Okay, that is 15 plus 6 for 21 plus another 11 for
32.
32 points of.
Very nice.
They alive? They dead?
Oh, they're fine. One of them's fine. One of them's pretty banged up.
Fuck. Okay.
Are we having bad times hit point wise?
Yeah.
She
Having
was on
a hard-
18, and I was on 36 hit points.
Ooh.
And I
What did
just
you do?
just did a heal and then trying to
Yeah.
beat these guys up.
healed another 18, so I'm at 36 now. Trying to decide if it's worth me trying to get away from them, because then maybe they'll. No, because if I leave, they'll go after Eli and Makut, so Abarashmina will hold her ground.
You healed how much? 18?
It was 18 points of healing to everyone I could see, so not Declan. So
Alright.
Madar healed 18, Eli healed 18.
I didn't use my
Daddy.
reaction to reflect some of that damage, which I should have done. But oh well.
It's okay. It's okay. And now Eli could make you attack with your.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he could. Unfortunately, I planned on him doing something else.
Oh, okay. That's
Do
fine.
whatever he feels like.
Yeah. Good.
So you
That's my go.
You see him with one hand, like, kind of draw down one of the stars and like blast it at the one that's attacking Mina. And with his other hand, he's like sort of forming the points of a constellation with his fingers, and you see like the sort of linking lines between them, and this sort of weird like little night sky effect, and then that kind of moves and wraps around Mina, and he's going to cast Otterlug's Resilience Sphere on the healer.
Can you heal out of that?
No, but
I
she
don't
can.
know.
He can do anything, but I think
Yeah.
she's not dead. I think it's
She can.
still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can heal herself up, and then he can drop it. And the other one is going to.
And what did the Crown of Stars do?
It hit for a start,
Nice.
and it does. Oh, good damage. 32. Oh, so he kills it.
Nice.
Being one on me now.
Yeah, one of the two on Mina.
Okay.
So yeah, he just obliterates it.
Punctuates.
Yeah, that's the
Very
word
nice.
that the kids say.
Sure.
You wouldn't know. It's a cool guy thing. Declan.
So which one looks the closest to dead?
So there's the one on Makud looks the most damage, but it's not looking awful. It's bloodied though. Is it? No,
Alright.
it's not bloodied.
I'm gonna. And there's how many left?
3.
What's the closest one to me?
The one on Makud, I believe.
Okay. I'm gonna pop out from behind cover, still hidden, and take an attack at that one with sharpshooter.
Sure thing.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
Rolled 2 18s. Just give me a fucking crit.
I will not.
Ugh. Alright, well, total is a 24.
Hits.
Um, 58 points of damage. That one.
Ooh, nice.
And then I will use my movement to get in within range of it.
Nice.
So-
That one's looking real rough now.
Okay.
Makud.
I'm like a crossbow expert, so I can do like stabby shooting.
Nice.
Just realised what I was using my bonus actions on. I have that damn gauntlet thing, bracer. That means I can attack with another magic weapon in the other hand. That's huge. So I should have been doing that. The last guy that is beating up on him, it will beat up on it using reckless. N3s. Oh, that's another 19. There we go. The reckless attacks is 2 20s.
Woo!
Finally. finally done a 20. Everybody else was having fun. Makood. That's 9 plus 7, 24. Reckless Great Weapon Master means that's 44 damage from one attack.
Describe how you kill the one right in front of you.
Makood, bleeding profusely, necrotized profusely, is getting a little bit sick of whatever's going on, and he sees that Mina is in trouble, and just like dismissively smashes the guy. The hammer goes up, the hammer goes down, and there is not a guy in between it, and it hits the floor, and the guy peels away.
I love it.
Then the other attack, I guess, was on the one that is now clawing at the bubble. And I will do the damage for that one. That's 11 from those dice. And 21. So 41 from the next guy.
Oh, yeah, he's not looking great.
And then he is going to remember that he actually has a Gmuti's Maul on his back and pull it out and bonus action attack with Great Weapon Master and all of that good stuff. 14 plus 12 for 26, minus 5 for 21.
Hits.
Flamey Hammer.
Flammer.
Flammenhammer. 12, 22, 32. The offhand attack.
Ooh, nice. He's still up, but he's not looking good.
So just in case it makes any difference, because it rarely does, because mostly things on Makood chew Makood, he has disadvantage to hit anyone who isn't Makood.
Dope. Including
because of all the
spheres.
sandy swirliness.
Oh shit, I'm an idiot. Okay, it's Madar's go. Sorry, I'm just rolling. Okay. And then... Okay, so she gets 4 hits. The first one was a stunning strike, which the Slad failed. So it is stunned, and she does.
Did she roll with advantage on all the other ones?
Yeah,
Did she
that's
crit?
why. That's why I called myself an idiot.
Oh, okay.
14, 34 damage all up from her. That one's looking fine. He's still having a grand old time. It's their go. He's stunned. The one on Mina is going to turn and at Makood. 27, 24, 25.
One hit.
Okay, it's going to be 8 piercing and 11 necrotic from the bite. 11 slashing and 4 necrotic from the first sword. 11 slashing and 4 necrotic from the second sword.
Okay.
And that's Slad go. So, Bryn.
How many are left?
2. There's one that you and Madara are fighting, and one that's on Mean Cood.
Okay. And the
Three.
one that Madara and I are fighting is stunned.
Fuck them up.
It's a 28 to hit and
Hits.
27.
Hits.
13 points of damage on the first hit.
Yeah.
And a flourish on the second one for 19 points of damage.
Nice.
And I need another wisdom save.
7.
It's a fail. Yes, the Dissonant Whisper at the second level again.
Nice.
17 points of damage, and he failed, so he's got to move away. Well,
He
Yeah.
can't. He's stunned.
Yeah.
oh well. Still gets the damage.
He's not looking very good anymore. He's bloodied.
He's not having a Randall time.
He's not. Average
Good.
Mina, you are in bowl time.
Since Ramiel is outside of the
Hell yes,
bubble,
he can.
he is going to attack the Slod that is now fighting Makud. For a 29 to hit.
Hits.
For 14 points of radiant damage. I have rolled the same 8 on this d8 every time.
Nice. This one's looking real bad.
Okay, and then Abrashmina is going to clutch her holy symbol around her neck, and she's going to cast or channel divinity. And which of the slots looks the healthiest? Is it the one by
The
Brennan
one on
Madar?
Yeah.
But he's stunned,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so I'm going to curse the one next to me, Makud and Eli. So the next attack, he'll have vulnerability to all of the attack's damage.
Are you still in a sphere?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't do
It
that.
is not. It's not a spell.
Oh,
So
oh no, it's channel divinity.
Pass through it. So I guess that's up to interpretation.
It's not a spell.
Yeah,
It is.
I'll allow it.
I
It
am
says
channeling divinity.
Okay.
It's a
Yes.
prayer to her god, and her god curses something, and the god is
Yeah.
outside of the sphere.
Yeah.
I see what you're going for, and
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll
No,
allow
I
it.
mean, I'm right there with you. I just, for argument's sake.
It's
Yeah,
up
there's-
to
there's-
Rob.
There's definitely a case for what Dylan brought up, but yeah, I'm gonna allow it.
Okay.
Because it's cool.
Yeah. It's not a spell effect or energy, and I'm not casting through the sphere.
I mean, I want you to do it.
Okay.
I've said you could do it.
And then just because it's funny, I'm going to hamster wheel into him.
Okay. He takes 1 damage.
vulnerability, so it takes 2 and she wastes it.
Yeah, he's taken 2 damage.
No.
Okay. That's my go.
Eli's go. He is gonna double team this lad with Makud, which is a sentence I wasn't expecting to say, but there you go.
Declan's right there. It's a triple team.
Yeah. He missed, but Makud hopefully won't.
Oh no.
Shoot it, and then I moved into melee.
Okay, yeah. Can I great weapon and
Yeah.
attack? Presumably reckless. He's going all out.
Do it, my son.
He's channeling the rage of Eli, presumably. 18 plus 12,
Hits.
and so 9, 19, 29.
29. Describe how you kill another one.
So I guess he feels the now familiar feeling of kind of like Eli and his weapon or something. Like I imagine they have kind of slight emotional link or something when he links in his commanding strike, and he feels that invigorating vengeance to kill something. It's one of the things I think they both agree on is things that hurt Mina die. So
Yeah.
Gosh, we really loved you guys.
yeah. So it dies. Yeah. So he strikes in, and it probably like moves to dodge his attack and completely leaves itself entirely open to the hammer coming down.
I just had a really funny image, which is he and Makud try and go for the, like, I'll go low, you go high type thing. And so he goes for the sort of upward strike, and it blocks it with its sword, and Makud sweeps low with the hammer and just smashes it off, like, in two from the waist down, just sends its legs flying. And he's like, oh, that works.
Yeah, it does.
And then he's gonna do his Crown of Stars shot. Ooh, there's a 22. So the one on
Stunned.
Bradar.
Advantage.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was almost a crit, but it wasn't. 10, 18. Declan's go. There's one left. He's having...
He did 18 damage, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
You said there's one left?
Yeah.
How far is it from me?
Within movable and spankable distance.
So Madar went, and then it didn't go because it was stunned.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then should be my go.
You did have a go.
Yeah, this
Okay.
was Mina, then Eli.
Okay.
It's
That
the
was
same turn.
that was Eli's go. Yeah.
So there's the one left on Madara that is stunned, that is still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Declan goes before me. So Declan should have already gone.
No.
No?
No, you didn't go.
Eli,
You
Declan.
went
No, I
on.
haven't gone yet. No, that
Yeah,
was
you
the
went
reaction.
on Sword of the Barons.
No, you're right.
It's all good. For once, I have initiative grade. That never
The one on
happens.
Madara,
Sorry.
One's alive. It's got Bryn and Madar on it. It's
and
not
stunned.
next to you, but within 20 feet or something.
And it's not having a good day anymore.
And it's stunned.
And it's stunned.
Okay, then I will walk over to it and this time drawing the Sword of Haunting. I'll do attack with Alata and then a bonus action attack with the Sword of Haunting. Oops. First attack is a 27 to hit.
Hits.
And the offhand attack is a 21 to hit.
Hits. Okay.
Solid 50 points of damage. 5-0. Oh, nice.
In total?
In total.
It's on one hit point. Ha ha ha. Makud.
Do it.
So Makud kind of like looks at Eli and he's leaning against the pillar of Enthris because he has like 21 hit points. So he's probably looking like mostly dead from all the necrotic damage that has got through. Like parts of him have just eaten
Looks
away.
like a giant slad.
And he looks to. Enthris is still up, right? I think. He's
Yeah.
floating around in the sky or something. This guy's about 30 foot away. He looks to Enthris and just nods, and Enthris floats over to where the slot is, and he's going to bonus action swap places with Enthris, so he doesn't have to walk, and then he's going to hit the thing.
And you just get Enthris to like jump above
I-
it, and then
I suppose I
Makud
can attack
swaps
behind.
places,
I can actually
lands on
attack
it.
through him, so he's not going to go because he's feeling the burn of the necrotic. He's going to attack through Enthris. Why not use the feature? Recluse. Both hit. Barely over 20. First attack does more than 1 health damage.
Yeah.
It dies.
Yeah. There are now several puddles, and the
Cool.
various clouds and whatnot dissipate.
I'd like Enthris to maybe just kind of like, I don't know, ghostly hammer its head off or something.
Yeah.
Because Enthris definitely has a ghostly version of the Pillar of Enthris.
Oh, for sure. Well, that was the fight. Should we take a quick 5-minute break and then maybe like half an hour, 40 minutes of roleplay stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
Awesome. RB.
BRB. I have returned. Woo! My hangout. Ain't nobody here. Welcome to my hangout.
Thanks.
I claimed it as my own. Everyone else left. And when I came back, it was abandoned. So I'm like, it's mine now.
Planted your flag in it.
Yep. Manifest destiny, bitches.
Not sure if that's how that was intended to be used, but I like it.
It's exactly how it was intended to be used. That and social Darwinism.
One of the 2 worst policies of all time. Apply them to this chat.
I can think of some worse policies.
Not very many.
I mean, sure.
They teach Manifest Destiny in British schools.
in a historical sense, yes, we're aware of. That's
I mean,
basically
not-
what
not
America
huge
evolved around.
Manifest Destiny, but like what it was.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the America's reason for taking over the West, as it were.
Yeah.
No, we are aware of Manifest Destiny.
We have heard of it as a concept.
It's part of the. It's part of my history education at the very least.
It wasn't really part of mine until I did American government and politics at A level, and my teacher started the first lesson by being like, "Listen, I'm going to tell you a lot of really dumb things, but you just have to accept them."
I think it was part of my GCSE history.
I didn't do
Stuff.
GCSE history.
Okay, well that's what
I-
I did, and
I did.
it was part of that.
I did economics, French, German, and triple science.
I did. As if I can remember, I did French. I didn't do German because we didn't. It depends which school you went to, basically.
Yeah.
Where I live, what language you got, and I did history. The best part by far was the history of medicine. Galen, what a bro! Totally wrong about basically everything, but everyone believed him for about 1,000 years. And a bunch of other stuff. But one of the things was on America's and Manifest Destiny.
Oh my
What
god, I
A-levels?
will be honest.
What A levels did you do there?
Oh god, as if I can remember.
I mean, that was less time ago than your GCSEs.
I know, but I honestly barely remember my schooling as it was. Biology was one of them. Because that was the science that I was really good at. Because chemistry and physics are a lot of numbers,
Mm.
and I'm not the best at numbers. Still top set, but still not the best.
Yeah. I did.
I know. I think I had a
Economics.
better time at GCSE than I did A level.
Yeah, me
to be
too.
honest.
Yeah,
It
me
was
too.
more enjoyable. I remember that I completely the teacher was like so excited. I still remember now was like, we're going to be doing the Donner Party, and I was like,
Yes.
oh, the people that ate each other, and she was like, "Ugh." I don't think I've got so much of a death stare before because I
You ruined all of her fun.
complete nerd and knew already about the tragic story of the Donner Party. That, and I remember describing something at like a cottage or something as ramshackled, and everyone would be like, "Where the fuck did you get that word from?" And I was like, "It's a word."
I had that. I don't know why I'm telling this story. We had to write a letter as though we were, like in Microsoft Word, as though we were the manager of a band.
Okay.
For IT, to teach us how to use Microsoft Word or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I, in mine, and this is like year 7, used the word sated, like satisfied.
Nice. Yep.
And my IT teacher was like, "It's fine, you got a spelling mistake." And I was like, "I most certainly do not." And he's like, "No, you do. This." And I was like, "No, that's a word, and I intended it to be used." And he was like, "It's not a word." Basically, we had a big argument, and I was a little shit. A very high pitched voice. So I argued vehemently until I was finally like, "Google it. Google the word." And then it came up on the whiteboard. And I was a fucking god that day.
Sure.
That's when the delusions of grandeur began.
Really?
No.
There was something that I always remember was one of our very first chemistry lessons when we went to secondary school, and we were talking about like the water table, and there was impermeable rock, and the teacher, I don't know, or I put my hand up, I can't remember, but or he picked on me, I can't remember. He was like, "What do you think impermeable means?" And this was like the very first day, very first chemistry lesson. I was like, "Cannot be permed." And like everybody laughed in the class, including the teacher.
That's brilliant.
And it wasn't embarrassing. It wasn't an embarrassing moment. It was just hilarious. Because even the teacher was laughing along, and I was like, "Yeah, you know, this ain't so bad."
And then the next 7 years of your life happened, and you were like, "Oh fuck, school sucks."
No, I think I had quite a good time at GCSE level. School wasn't so bad for me.
Yeah. GCSE was alright, but A level. That's
That was a bit of a shit. Yeah.
yeah, that was one of the darker periods of my life. Anyway, um, there was like my mum getting called into school and shit. Oh, it was bad.
Oh man.
Yeah. Um, you guys are standing in a swamp surrounded by goo.
So I have a question. We were told to find the corpse of Mother Dragon.
Yes.
Raython.
How do we identify a dragon corpse as being different from another dragon corpse?
I could probably do it with science.
The big thing is that Rythan, being Rythi's mother, is Mahusiv. Much bigger than like a Nahasira or
Okay.
many others. Obviously not
Are
as
the
big
bones
as like
sticking out of
Srafmar.
the swamp we're currently in Mahusiv?
Make
or-
a Mahusiv check.
Okay.
Or
I mean,
nature.
Makud has some idea of Mahusiv. Nature
that-
check, you say? -2? That's a 3.
All dragons.
Nature check
Maku-
or Arcana check?
He said nature.
nature.
We're identifying the size of bones. There's nothing magical. about it.
Makud
Oh, but they're
Makud like
magic.
walks over and like does the like levels his head and like like measures his height against it and he's like, yep, they're pretty massive.
So I've seen bits of battle, right, from having touched the
Yeah.
horn. Am I able to kind of have an idea of where this dragon may have fallen to kind of be like, okay, it was near the beach, or yeah, it was probably near this swampy
Yeah, you
area?
saw her disappear into the woods. Like when she fell from the sky.
Okay.
So,
So
this
am I
could
able
be
to
her.
put any kind of? This could be her then.
Yeah.
And so Makud basically would have sized himself up and go, is this her?
I mean, it could be. Well,
Could
I
I-
remember.
Anyone else
Could I
can
do
make the
a
nature
knowledge
check.
check to see if I can see if it's the same kind of dragon?
Yeah, make a nature check.
Keep wanting to guide myself, and then I remember I'm not written. 27.
Yeah, you think there's a certain sort of
Shape of the
iciness,
skeleton.
yeah, and like you've seen Rythy, and you can tell like his bone structure is descended from this here bone structure.
Based on the composition of the skeleton, I believe this may be what we are looking for. Whom?
They wanted her burned.
I believe so.
That's what he said.
Right. I can do it. And he just slams Igmuti's maul into the ground and uses the lava thing to set the swamp on fire.
Is that like a toddy swamp? Are you going to like make everything go up in a big flume of fire? Is that like a tar pit that you're about to set on fire?
In this swamp.
I mean, I was going to try and set it on fire. He said it was like weird sticky black liquid or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're about to like explode this corner of the island.
Don't take a risk first. No, okay.
So he
Death by
started
swamp.
blasting.
It's like quick, you like get behind the spear.
Yeah, there is a lot of gas in the swamp, so there is quite a big sort of fireball mushroom cloud explosion. You don't take any damage, but the bones go up in flames. Or what bones, are sticking out of the swamp.
It was pretty impressive, Makud.
It had been a while since I got to burn something. I see what you mean. It's quite enjoyable.
See?
And I imagine they're saying that as like the fire is like still like raging in front of them.
Yeah.
This column. I think that is a fitting funeral for a dragon.
means it's a bad dragon, so do we really want to give it a fitting funeral?
Well, we are doing it to please an ally.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. I'm just, making conversation while we decide whether or not we're just gonna like stand here and watch the thing burn.
There's something very calming about fire. Declan says, just kind of gazing into the flames.
I have literally been saying this for months, and now you guys are just coming around to my way.
Perhaps there was wisdom in
mean-
your work.
It's very hot in the show. You don't need fire, but here needs more fire.
Everywhere needs more fire.
See the past so thoroughly consumed and burned away. It's good. Declan's gonna turn and walk away.
Is there anything in this clearing that might be of use to us?
Make an investigation check.
Can I search the slots?
You can search the goo.
I will search the goo.
That is a natural 20 for a 22 all up investigation.
Okay.
31 investigation for searching the slots.
The slats have nothing aside from their dragonbone greatswords. However, Mina, you do find a dragonbone dagger nestled in a swampy hollow.
Can I ask, from a quick inspection from Akud, are the dragonbone weapons and stuff, are they worth anything, or are they any good, or...
They're not enchanted, but they feel really good, and like if they did get enchanted, you reckon they'd be awesome.
But they're also potentially from the body we're meant to be burning?
Almost certainly.
Makud is conflicted for respecting the ancestors.
It might be a fitting gift for Rythy. This family. I don't know, is that weird? That's probably weird.
That sounds a little weird.
Jesus.
What's weird though is that tune you're making. Do, 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 do.
Music.
Definitely multi-class as a bard.
Oh god.
Do I get the sense that Wraithy might not like the bones of his mother being used as weapons, or do I think that he might not care? 'Cause he didn't seem too terribly attached. He just wanted to know that she was gone.
He
right?
hated his mother, as far as you
Yeah.
can tell. So
Some cultures do stuff like that where they'll take pieces of people and
you don't
them.
think it would
I mean,
super
I've already
bother
said
him?
that the Mardu use the horns because they have significance in their culture, and also they can't really properly bury things in the desert too well. But he also wants to respect his wishes.
Would this be an honor or an insult? And which one do we want to aim for?
And also, you can hide a dagger. I'm not talking about Mina's dagger. If you want that, that's fine. I'm talking about the big-ass great swords made of his mother. That I could just throw into the fire right now, or I could, take somewhere and sell or something.
Yeah,
I have a sense of what Wraithy would if Wraithy would care?
Yeah.
Or
So Rythy hated his
Right.
mother, and a reminder of her probably wouldn't go down super well. Also, it's kind of weird.
okay.
So, burn
And
the
also,
great
he's
sword.
famous for having a real bad temper. And being
Okay.
able to
Dagger.
swallow several whales.
I mean, if he gets the general sense, he'll probably gather those things to make a good job of burning this corpse, and if other people given the sense that we should throw him in, he'll throw him in.
I am going to keep the dagger because I want to give it to Tamim.
Hmm.
He has given us very many pieces of metallic dragons. Perhaps he would like something of a different sort of dragon.
That's very nice of you.
Yes, I'm gonna hang on to it for now.
Dope. Well, yeah, you guys are able to burn the body and eventually make your way back to the what was the ship called?
Scarprow.
The Scarprow. That was it. Which
I imagine they're just waiting there by the beach and they see this huge explosion
Yeah.
of like fire color, just like what the fuck is going on?
And then we stumble back nearly dead.
Yep. And Makood's still got like 21 health.
I mean, we might have wanted to take a short rest before trekking further through the woods, but whatever.
Whatever, he like narrated us getting there. That means
No,
we get
yeah,
there
I
fine. We got there
to
fine.
find a second Kraken crushing the ship.
Oh no.
You don't realize how close it was to being that instead of a slat group. It was gonna be it was gonna be the same Kraken, but he was like, instead of killing him, he was gonna be like, nah, I'm out. But then I was like, fuck. Dan writes really in-depth notes, and if I described anything to do with the Kraken dying, the players are gonna feel like I've screwed them. So I'm just gonna do a slat fight.
I mean, Slotfoot was cool. If you wanted
Yeah.
to do the Kraken thing, like, the notes are just here. They're not necessarily canon. Like, you could have just said, you know, he went below the waves, and you think he's dead.
Yeah.
But he
I mean,
comes back.
that's
Like,
the thing.
could have been
Is
explained.
it's more that I don't want to
Also,
rely on that as a, you know, I'd
Sure.
rather, to me, I'd rather there was a cohesive narrative sense to the games as
Mhm.
much as possible. Like, obviously, you know, we make allowances and exceptions for, you know, the fact that it's a game, and that's fine. But you know, stuff like that, I'd rather keep, you know, in a way that makes sense and, you know, is in line with
Good.
our canon and stuff. So yeah,
Also, he's burnt however many slides are in that swamp, which
yeah,
brings him some amount of glee.
My coot suddenly goes up 4 levels.
Bing, 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 bing.
Alright. Yeah, but you guys arrive back and you see Yuri, like, kind of staring at you all as she, like, throws down the gangplank to get up. Successful trip? She asks.
Abrashmina does not speak Kalan, so she does not respond.
Yeah, I would say so. We got what we came for. Got the
Burned?
information we needed. Yeah. Didn't die, despite our best efforts.
Well, that's good to hear, I suppose. She, like, sort of gives you all a look. Are you ready to
Makood
leave
is on
now?
like 21 hit points
Yeah.
out of 177. He looks fucking dead, so...
Yeah, she's just sort of, like, doesn't really get the whole point of the journey, and she can't see you guys, like, bringing a great prize with you.
I mean, that's probably for the best.
I mean, we are trying to be secretive, right? She might be
Yeah.
like a dragon agent.
Or a dragon.
You never know who's a dragon agent, let's be real.
Or a dragon.
Or a dragon.
Abrashmina is going to use a charge from the Veil Wand to heal up Makood. Oh, I'm gonna roll real bad. I'm real sorry.
Should have cast heal.
I mean, I suppose I could. Yeah.
I'm 156 hit points down. Heal would get me less than half the way there, but I would appreciate it.
Take the heal, babe. You got healed.
Oh,
70 hit points, right? That's what it is?
Mhm.
that's what it is, yeah.
I think you can upcast it for 10 additional per level.
I can't upcast through the staff.
Oh, you can cast heal through the staff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
once.
Upgrade.
I'll use the charge to heal Madar because she was also real
So that
bad.
takes me to 86 points down. It's-
Ooh.
I'm still below 100 hit points, if you
Jesus.
can believe that.
I rolled a lot
Ooh.
better for Madar. That
Classic.
is 29 points of healing for Madar.
Nice.
See, like, whole parts of Makud return. Bites taken out of him and things that have withered and...
Madar's at full health.
And she's going to use her healing hands on Eli. So he will heal 14.
Eli is now 65 hit points down instead of 79. He's also not looking great.
Yeah. She, Abrashmina is still at 36 hit points. So she's going to get up on the boat and be too tired to be seasick.
That
I'll
makes sense.
cast Healing Word on Abrashmina at
Look at all these nerds
fourth
healing each
level.
other and stuff.
A duel.
Alright.
Heal 15 because the dice roll.
Alright. I appreciate it greatly. At 51 hit points.
Well,
By the time we get back, is it, like, evening? Or are they good to travel?
yeah, it's getting on a bit.
Can we take a short rest on the boat?
Well, I mean, you can take a long rest on the boat if you.
I guess if it's that long, then sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's. Yuri is happy to set out whenever. She can set out now if you want. But
If we just get there
She
and we're
says-
like, you just want to let you know we're alive and you don't have to wait anymore. Makud gets out the thing and just teleports us away. It's like the ultimate bitch move.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't think that's wise.
But it
Yeah.
would have been funny.
so basically Yuri can go, like, she's happy to leave now and let you guys, chill while you travel. The only problem is if you run into an encounter, you all are pretty banged up. So she would rather wait, but
Sure. A
Well-
beachside barbecue for an hour.
yeah, just a short rest one, is it?
No, roll some hit dice.
I
Are we
think
just
so.
doing a short rest or are we gonna do a long rest?
Short
No.
rest on the boat.
I mean, it's
or a short rest on the beach before we go and do a long rest, just in case there's an encounter and we get interrupted.
Okay.
You get your con mod for each die you roll, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm already down some dice because I think we had a short rest before we went in
Yes, we did.
Yes.
the caves.
Thankfully, I didn't. I don't think I used any.
Makud took a bunch of hits from the giant centipedes, I think. So
No, we
used
rested
the dice.
after the giant centipede fight. We had a long rest, so you
Yeah.
should have regained some of your hit dice back.
Maybe. I honestly can't remember. I think there was at some point I used like half my hit dice for some reason.
I don't know.
Toads don't make good eating, I'm guessing.
No,
Or necro.
the toad slime.
There isn't like we don't happen across a centipede and do a centipede barbecue on the way back. So the ones
Yeah.
that count. Leg
There's-
of centipede.
I mean, you could have got some of the meat when you killed them, I guess.
Props. I
I'm
mean, I
going
have
to-
banquet gems at any opportunity, so
Banquet
I'm gonna
James.
do Song of Rest so everybody can heal an additional 5.
Thank you.
nice.
4, 5. 7. 8. 10. Sweet. Took me 10 hit dice to get back up to max, but I did it.
Alright.
Relevant abilities have been reset. I still have like 0 spell slots. I'm gonna have the lantern of revealing on and glowing, I guess.
Sure.
So no invisible things can sneak up on us.
Yeah. See? You're all prepared.
Look at me.
Took me 7 hit dice, I think, to get back up to max.
Oh, I had one more. I had my 7th level spell slot. I forgot about that one. I guess I still have it.
Exactly, in case we get jumped.
Mm-hmm. Forgot to mark that one though. Mass healing word. Very happy that I leveled that up, or prepped it even.
Yeah, that was smart.
I see.
Hmm.
Is your 7th Conjure Celestial, so you can bring
Ramdog.
Ramiel into the physical plane?
I considered it, but I have Divine Word instead, and I was kind of waiting for a bunch of slots to get super fucked up so I could maybe make their heads pop. But
Okay.
I forgot about it. I did Flame Strike instead, and then forgot that I had heal because I was all like, "Oh, that's my last big level spell slot." And I forgot about that. I also have Regenerate, so
Useful.
yeah, I could have taken a minute after the battle to cast Regenerate on my Makud, and then by the time we got to the ship, you would have been fine.
I mean, if you had Resurrection, you might be able to bring Rythy's mother back.
No, she would have been dead for too long.
Oh no. Okay.
I don't have true resurrection yet.
Oh, it's not true, no.
Yeah.
So we rest on the beach and then we head out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. This is almost like a Shah. As he kicks around in the sand a bit.
The freezing fucking sand.
It's like a black shale sand, right?
Yeah.
So is it like big pebbles or is it just black sand?
Both. It's that horrible
I-
mixture.
I would like to
Rage.
no.
Wait, no.
Ambrosmina would like to get some of the sand in like a bottle.
I will allow it.
Okay. A vial of black sand from Gormanthan.
Or sand then. Very well. Well, your rest goes off without a hitch. You're all able to heal up nicely. Is there anything else you would like to do while you're resting?
Bryn's just playing like some of the music that she learned for Madar and like completely ignoring everybody else. I mean, you guys can heal from it, but she's like completely ignoring everybody else and just playing it for Madar.
I like
Aw.
it. But I appreciates it, and she can enjoy it, because she didn't need the healing. She was already at full.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm just saying she's focused on you rather than the healing. She's enjoying that side of it. It's very cute.
I just realised I didn't roll the brutal critical die when I crit. It happens so few times.
Restart the encounter.
Silly boy.
Yeah, they mostly
Silly
die
boy.
anyway.
And Brushmin is going to lean against Eli as during the short rest.
He's gonna lean back on her because he is not in the best shape pre short rest. So
And she's going to say to him, why did you not bubble yourself?
for someone so smart, sometimes you ask such silly questions. Kind of grin and poke your cheek playfully.
Well, I mean, I had some protections that you did not. You could have. Might have been fine.
If you saw me hurting, would you do anything other than try and stop it? I hope not.
No, I suppose not.
Then there you are.
She smiles and gives him a little nuzzle and then goes back to listening to Bryn's music.
That doesn't sound like Mina.
No, it doesn't. She's my NPC's being silly voice.
Well, alright then. Yeah. And so the rest goes off without a hitch. It's pretty firmly into nighttime by the time you guys are finished. So whatever you'd like to do, whether you'd like to leave now or what, is all up to you.
I say we leave now. Unless the captain seems to think that it would be very detrimental to try to sail now.
No, she's happy to go now, but yeah. Sailing at night's not super easy, but she's up for the challenge.
It's been a while. Refresh my memory. How long was the trip here initially?
I believe pretty much a day, just below.
And the crazy storms.
Yeah. And the Bryn casting the weather spells.
Very helpful. I say we leave now.
Agreed.
So, we're leaving now then? Yuri asks, looking to the others.
Speaking in common?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Alright. And she'll, kind of begin.
Unless you want to
lighting
fight the giant centipede, that'd probably leave pretty soon.
I am actually alright. Thanks, though. And she'll, scurry off to the ship.
Alright then.
But yeah, as you guys head out back towards the lovely city of Calland in the freezing ocean, we'll call an end to the session there, I think.
Sweet.
Do we manage to get a rest done before we get there, or is
You-
that something you're gonna surprise us with?
You may have a long rest.
Okay. I was mostly asking so I could reset my spells.
Yeah, I figured.